The council ship Ardent Sky hovered silently above the burnt soil of Vora 7, its crew of mixed alien races watching the aftermath of what should have been a massacre. Instead, the battlefield below resembled a storm fury metal twisted like vines, craters scorched deep, and not a single human casualty in sight. Commander Drellix of the Grawl Alliance tapped his claws against the sensor table, his mandibles clicking in controlled frustration. Recon reports confirmed. No registered Earth military unit was deployed here. And yet, he gestured toward the screen showing a lone figure walking calmly through the carnage. The figure. Human woman wore no insignia, no powered exosuit, no formal gear. Just a weathered jacket, tattered boots, and a long staff slung across her back. But what drew every council officer's eyes was the faint glowing mark on her neck, a circular sigil of concentric rings with a single slash through the center. Captain Jorvik from the Jilari delegation leaned in, whispering, "That mark, it can't be. That's a Cerberus brand, isn't it?" A hush fell over the command room. Only legend spoke of the Cerberus brand, a mark not given but earned. No Earth military acknowledged it. No registry held their names. Yet any species that encountered it knew one thing. If you saw the mark, you left or you died. Her name was Marin Vale, but even that had long been forgotten in official records. She hadn't fought for any flag since the siege of Titan. Technically, she'd been dishonorably discharged for ignoring direct orders that would have sacrificed an entire colony for a strategic fallback. Instead, she held the line alone for 3 days, without sleep, with only scavenged weapons and raw fury. After Titan, Earth's military quietly erased her from rosters. Not as punishment, as protection for her and for those who might cross her. That's when she was marked. The Cerberus brand wasn't granted by generals. It was given by the survivors, carved in memory by civilians who lived because she broke the rules. It was burned into myth by her actions. Not bureaucracy. She became a ghost. A legend. And now she had returned alone to a battlefield the council expected to claim in hours. They expected resistance. They got Marin Vale down on the surface. Marin crouched beside a still smoking alien artillery turret, inspecting the crystallized blast residue. Her expression remained neutral, calculating. She wasn't here to fight a war. She was here to end one. A trembling voice broke the silence. Please, mercy." She turned. A wounded Sorgathy soldier dragged himself across the ash, one leg mangled and his breathing ragged. He looked up at her with fear and awe. "You're not military," he gasped. "We scanned for ranks. There was no sign." Marin didn't answer. She simply leaned forward and showed him the mark. The soldier's eyes widened in horror. No, the brand. They said it was a myth. They lied, she said quietly. With a swift motion, she placed a small glowing device beside him. The automed hissed to life, patching his wounds. "You've lost this world." "Tell your fleet," she said, turning away. I don't understand. Why help me?" Marin paused. "Because I don't hate you. I just hate what your kind do when you think no one will fight back." Back aboard the Ardent Sky, chaos brewed. Multiple fleets refusing to land. The moment we broadcast her image, the forward divisions began retreating. 4 species have officially requested diplomatic withdrawal. Commander Drellix stared in disbelief. All because of one woman? "No, sir," replied a younger ensign. "Because of the brand." Footage played on repeat. Marin standing alone before a downed assault carrier, her staff sparking with plasma as she disarmed elite troops in seconds. No kills, no cruelty. Just overwhelming precision and mercy offered only once. "She's a death worlder," Drellix muttered. Double quotes. "No, sir," said the Jilari captain softly. "She's worse. She's a death worlder the humans respect so much. They let her walk without chains." Marin sat by a dying campfire that night, watching the stars. She knew this wasn't over. Word of her presence would spread. Some would challenge her. Others would avoid entire systems. But she hadn't come for glory. She came because she'd heard whispers of a Vora 7 mining colony being taken before the fleet even arrived, of children used as shields, of silence from the council. She couldn't let that stand. A voice crackled on her old battered comm, one she hadn't heard in years. Vale, it's General Rykov. If you're listening. She raised an eyebrow, surprised. We're not going to ask you to come back. We know better. But we thank you. Earth owes you again. She said nothing, letting the stars answer for her. Behind her, a small group of survivors, civilians, she guided through the jungle slept in safety. Their lives, for now, were all the things she needed. The next day, as council ships cautiously moved away from orbit, one final message echoed across the system. No name, no threat. Just a simple signal burst. The mark still walks, and across hundreds of war rooms and strategy halls, commanders paused. Because they knew that meant Marin Vale was out there. Watching, waiting. And the next time they came for Earth's forgotten worlds, they'd better bring more than fleets. They'd better bring gods.